Hi there, and welcome to Clueless Cooking 101. I'm Tammy, and this is Ed. Here at Clueless Cooking 101, recipes are optional, measurements are questionable, and the smoke alarm is basically our sous chef. If you're here for the laughs and to learn a little bit about cooking and to watch me try to not burn down the kitchen, you're in the right place. Okay, Clueless cooks, let's have some laughs and have some fun in the kitchen. Welcome, Clueless Cooks, and this is my sidekick, Joe, who's a guest sous chef. And today we're going to make potato soup. And the first thing that I'm supposed to do is tell you the ingredients. And so they're very easy. This is sort of a version of mashed potatoes, only better. And since Joe is in the fitness business, among other things, I got the thumbs up that even though this is kind of carby, it's on the okay list.
It's on the okay.
It's on the okay list. So the first thing that I'm going to do is tell you the ingredients. We always start with a base. For most things, I shouldn't say we always start with a base, but we mostly start with a base.
Good.
And we're going to saute a few things so that this potato soup has some flavor. And so, of course, you know, I buy mostly organic. So we're going to use some organic celery and 1 organic onion. Okay, so I did a little switch up on you guys. I bought whole garlic that we can either mince, but normally I like to do the really easy way. And this is not organic, this is, and this is a Walmart. Anyway, this is their minced garlic. And that's if you really don't want to be bothered with pushing this stuff through a garlic press, or you want organic, which I do. The other things that obviously we're going to have potatoes, we're going to cut those up and cook them. We use organic chicken bone broth, and if you watch episode 2 or something in Clueless Cooking, we make our own bone broth, but this is Better Goods organic bone broth. It's half the amount that we need, but again, I make my own because the stuff's really expensive. In my opinion, we're going to saute these goodies in some olive oil. You know, my secret ingredient is always sriracha, and we'll get into that later. And then the one bad guy that I use is I like to add a little heavy whipping cream just to...
That's fine.
But it's high fats. That's right, high fats. Yeah. And fitness junkies and gym people really like high fats. So other than salt and pepper, those are the ingredients, and we'll get into the amounts of salt and pepper later.
Gotta say, I'm pretty excited for this. Typically, these are all foods that I would eat independently, but I'm not a cook myself, so I basically do a basic version of all of this in as simple of a form as it can be. So
okay.
Looking forward to it.
Fantastic. Well, Joe's going to be my sous chef. He's going to chop all this stuff up, and I don't micromanage people, so he's going to do, you know, however he wants, whatever he wants. I'm just going to tell him the order to do things. And same thing for you. We will have, if all goes well, on the website, I will have that recipe posted on the website so that you can follow it along another time as well. Hey, Clueless Cooks, sorry to interrupt this episode. I know you're probably looking at your social media feeds, so since you're already doing that, check us out. Check out Clueless Cooking 101 on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, Substack, and I even have a blog. We have videos and written posts. So check us out on all those social media sites, and we'd love to hear your comments. So anyway, we're going to chop this onion, and then I'll get the stock pot. Oh, by the way, it's my birthday today, and Joe brought me these cupcakes.
I had to do the pumpkin spice.
Had to do the pumpkin spice.
Birthday episode.
That's right. We're going to eat those in a little bit if it's okay with you.
Works for me. All right.
Yeah, easier said than done, isn't it?
Right. Would you typically cut and then peel, or peel first?
Peel first.
Peel first.
Yeah.
My bad. All right.
That's, you know, I say all the time, Clueless cooks don't even know how to chop an onion, so you have to show them, because on a lot of cooking shows, you know, they have all these little bowls of already chopped, and the amounts are already there, and we don't do that.
That's what I like about this, because I'm very teachable.
Okay, do one more thing.
Yep.
And make them half that size on both sides.
Okay, so we're talking another cut like this? No?
Nope.
Okay.
Make those narrower.
Okay. Okay, so we're doing this. Yep.
There you go. You're really good. Fast learner.
My best quality. Never say I'm the best at anything, but I can learn.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's okay to switch gears on knives too if you need to.
Okay. Am I using one that would not be appropriate for this?
It's the one that you want to use.
Okay. Let's do it.
Because, some Clueless cooks, they don't have knives. They just have, they might have it like a steak knife or something like that.
That's fair.
I highly recommend thrift store because they have really cool stuff. Most people, when they're donating things, they donate really nice knives. They just need sharpened.
I already feel the onions in my eyes.
Yeah, Carolyn, when we made vegetable soup, she was shocked that she wasn't crying because she said most of the time they make her eyes water.
Oh yeah, I used to work at Beef O'Brady's a very long time ago. It's one of my first as a prep cook.
Okay.
Needless to say, I didn't learn very much from it, but
Okay, so I'm going to show you something that Carolyn taught me.
go for it.
Okay, so you take this big knife, you get to do this, and to make these pieces a little bit smaller, because we're actually going to use an immersion blender a little bit and turn them into smaller pieces. But you can go like this, and it turns them into smaller pieces.
Smart.
Yeah, and you do that like diagonally or however you want 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
Okay.
That works. And if that's, I think we're looking pretty good.
I agree. Okay, so this is something, because I used to like lift them up and put them in the pot. This is what real cooks do, is they slide this guy down and they just scrape them off in there. So we need 1 cup of celery.
Okay.
And you just cut that end off.
Okay.
And then you cut that on. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to do it, but it's the way I do it. And it gets some of the dirt.
Okay.
So that goes in the trash. And then when we cut these into pieces, I just go like this.
Real simple. Okay.
Okay, and so you need a cup-ish.
A cup-ish?
It can overflow. I try not to have it underflow, but there you go. And then we'll wash those. We'll pretend like we...
Works for me. A little dirt never hurt.
Okay.
All right. So
All right,
let's
here's the cup.
close-ish.
How are we doing? You can lift them up. We don't... I guess.
We're good. I promise I wash my hands.
Yeah, and these are organic. I'm a little bit of a health nut. No, you can lift them up.
All right, we're doing this.
Use your hands. There you go. That's what people are doing at home,
Yep, that's fair.
Okay. Do we need some more?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Go for it. So anyway, I started to say celery is one of those things that you always eat organic celery. I don't know why, but if you look on the internet and you read about the Dirty Dozen,
Okay.
Blueberries are in there, as you always eat those organic as well, but celery for green stuff. All right, so we're going to put it in there and rinse it off with contaminated city water.
Okay, perfect.
Right?
Good.
Almost. Sure.
Oh, a couple more. One more.
Okay,
There
there
we
you
go.
go.
Perfect.
Okay. Last thing is garlic. And you want to mince garlic.
Let's do it.
All right. I've actually never bought this stuff before, but Matthew, who's a mutual friend of ours, bought a big one of these at Costco. And I'd never seen one before. So I thought, well, what the heck? So what you do with this, let's say we're going to use 6 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
This garlic is really important and for flavor, but we don't feed this to our dogs because garlic is toxic for dogs. All right, now maybe if you press it. And okay, so then what you do,
That's fun.
yeah, so what you do is you kind of like cut it off this way. I've got a girlfriend who's a master chef, and she said that you never ever use minced garlic, and I always use minced garlic because she takes like 6 hours to make stuff. Who's got time for that? Right, here are a couple more. Okay, so now when you mince garlic, you have all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with it?
Great question. What do you do with
Here's
it?
another piece. I don't know. Okay, one more time. All right, let's see what's left. And so I'm thinking that you just stir it around a little bit, try it
Crush
one more
it again.
time, and
That's
then
what I think
trash
too.
the rest.
Okay, let's stir this around a little bit. Probably not best case with a knife, but
Yeah.
we're doing it
Would you
anyway.
like something
I'm
else?
safe. No, I just don't want to mess up the edge of the knife.
Oh, don't worry about it. I've got a sharpener.
Okay.
All right, here we go. One more time. Did you feel it squish?
A little bit.
There you
a little
go.
bit extra.
Okay. So Mary Jo tells me that it's the garlic juice, and that this minced garlic that I buy, toss it, I guess. So that's 6 cloves of garlic.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's say 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're going to saute this stuff.
Okay. 3 tablespoons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get all of this stuff at the Dollar Tree, so you don't have to do the Williams and Sonoma version, which is, going to cost you $1 million. It's really nice. They have really nice stuff, but this is super inexpensive, so that if you're on a budget or you don't know for sure if you really want to cook more, you don't have a lot of money invested in it. Okay, so and so this sautés, and while it's sautéing, we're gonna have 2 cups of potatoes.
Okay.
And I probably wash those maybe in advance. And it has the 2-cup thing.
Okay.
And I got yellow potatoes, but you can use whatever you want or whatever you have around. Or, I had some reds, and I normally use red skins, but why didn't I use red skins? Because Walmart was out of organic ones. Keep going.
Oh, think so?
Oh, yeah.
Shows how much I cut cups of potatoes.
Keep going. There you go. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's how much is left of the red skins I have too. So the next time that we try this, we'll mix the 2.
Perfect.
We're gonna sort of wash those, and then we'll look for the little black things that sometimes get on potatoes.
All right.
And I'm gonna some of these potatoes, see that there's nothing that you wouldn't want to eat on them.
Okay. Great. Fine.
What about that guy? Is that just superficial? I think I'm always afraid that there's like something alive in there.
A little bit.
And might be.
Yeah. Big deal.
Okay, so Joe, check this out. So what we're doing is we're just sauteing the onions and celery and the garlic because it makes a really nice base.
Okay.
Okay, so whichever knife you prefer, probably not that one.
Yeah, it's pretty
Cut
small.
these into pieces that are small enough to cook somewhat fast.
Okay.
Okay, so I tend to cut them in half, and then whatever. And you can do this with mashed potatoes too, because they don't have to be at a particular size. Cut them one more time,
Okay.
and then we'll put them back. We'll put them back in here, and then we still have 2 cups. We can just throw. That's
Good.
Yeah, just throw that in the toss it in the 2-cup thing.
Okay.
All right.
We'll go a little bit quicker.
Take your time. So if you want to talk about yourself while you're chopping, you're welcome to do that.
Talk about myself.
Okay.
What is there to say?
Because you're not a chef, right?
I am not a chef. I promise I'm. If you can't tell by watching this, then I am not a chef. So I moved to this area a good 5 years ago to
And
be
what's
in.
this area? Because I always forget to tell people.
Okay, fair. So Northwest Arkansas is this
There we
area.
go.
Bentonville, Rogers.
Yeah.
Not knowing that this even existed on the map, I'm going to be honest with you, but coming to the world of retail. So, as pretty much 80% of this area will tell you, if you meet them and when you meet them, they work for a vendor or Walmart. So, I work in the retail world representing products on shelf. And aside from that, I've gotten into a few different side hustles here and there and doing what we do.
People don't know it, Joe, but Bentonville, Arkansas is like the world headquarters or the corporate headquarters for Walmart.
Yep.
And so they're actually not a sponsor, but I still shop there. I shop right across from the home office because the store is pristine.
Yep.
And so I'm assuming that they're one of your vendors and one of your retailers.
One of my customers, correct. Yeah. It is a completely different experience in this world, coming from Florida originally, where I was born. Walmart, it had a certain reputation. It just was what it was, right?
Yeah,
they try to save money. Right. They save you money, and with that can come different types. So here, it's a completely different world. It's very good quality everywhere. There's 4 Walmarts within a mile of your house. It's really kind of a different world around here.
They have gas stations. They have grocery stores.
They do.
And they sponsor a lot of stuff, and they've converted this area into the mountain biking capital of America, the world.
I mean, it depends on who you're asking as to what they say and how proud they are of it, but it is fantastic, and there's a lot of money spent by this area on manicuring, mountain biking paths, and the community is really fantastic.
Yeah.
I myself have gotten and dabbled into that world a little bit and ended up with a little bit of a a little bit of a takeaway from it.
Yeah, the people that I see that develop products are the ways to help you from when you crash on your mountain bike.
Oh yeah, if you ever want to have a good conversation, go to one of the emergency rooms or urgent cares in the area and ask them about all the mountain bike accidents. It's pretty eye-opening.
Okay, so how do you feel about that?
Oh, pretty good.
That was not the end of the world, right?
It was not.
It's just chopping potatoes. So the next thing that we do is we need 32 ounces of chicken bone broth.
Yep.
And you can buy it, if you want, and that's why I bought this Better Goods thing so that you can see it. But we need 32 ounces of this, and I make this myself because I bake a lot of chickens. Ooh, see, that's
a lot of fat in there.
Yeah, you need it. It's really good for you. Okay, so I'm gonna pour in the bone broth. It's
right here.
Yeah, that's 32 ounce container.
Perfect.
And then I want you to fill it up again with water.
Okay.
And then we're gonna toss in the potatoes.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's do it.
And then it's gonna boil again. We're gonna turn that up to high. By the way, when we were sautéing, I sautéed on high, and then so things don't stick, I turned it down to about in between medium high and high, and just you stir it around every now and then so that stuff doesn't stick. Now, since Joe put in the bone broth and the water, we turn it back up to high so it'll boil faster. Same thing with the potatoes. So really now, when do we want to do this? We're going to put in a half a cup of parsley.
Okay.
Why do we eat parsley?
I'm going to assume it's flavoring, but...
It sort of is. It's really high in iron.
Oh, okay.
It's very high in iron. And it's a dark green leafy, whatever. And so since I don't eat a lot of salads and raw food and stuff like that, I use a lot of parsley. And I might kill it with... Okay. I might kill it with heat or whatever because, raw cooks have a philosophy. But anyway, so I'm going to show you how I call it cheating, how we chop parsley and then have you do it. Because this has already been washed, by the way. I've used it previously.
Yep.
And that's all I do.
Okay.
Just slice it until you get about a half a cup.
Okay.
You see if this is boiling. Yeah. And you notice that, that's enough.
That's way too much.
Yeah, that's all right. Just push it down in.
Okay, we're going to get a lot of...
Crunch it in. There you go. See? You're not as far off as you think. Now, so just throw that back in here and I'll consider it pre-chopped.
Done.
This is great.
Free labor.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right. So we're going to probably just leave that in here.
Okay.
And then we're going to, after the potatoes cook, which will be about 15 or 20 minutes, we're going to add a little bit of sriracha.
Okay.
We're going to add a little bit of whipping cream. We're going to add a little bit of butter for flavor.
All right.
And then I have this, do you know what an immersion blender is?
Is it like the KitchenAid kind of things? Oh, yes, I do.
You can use a real blender.
I didn't know the official name.
Yeah, that's an immersion blender.
Okay.
I got it on Amazon for like $25. Okay, so on the sriracha, we're gonna do 1 tablespoon. Okay, so we're gonna set that right here. We have 1 tablespoon of sriracha, and we're gonna put in 2 tablespoons of butter.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and drop that in now. That's 3. See how we...
I was going
really
the other side.
You do whatever you want.
No, you're right. I was going the wrong side.
Oh, not easier said than done, right?
Sure, hold on.
I guess I took the butter out too soon.
Nope.
There you go. You can go ahead and drop that in.
All right, go on.
All right. So, 1 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and put the salt and pepper in. And the sriracha too. And then you can taste it. And that's why I say, you season things to your taste. Okay. Because it might be flat.
Fair.
All right, let's see what we have here. Go on, honey. Make a spoon.
Sriracha?
Go for it. We're going to put in 1 cup of, when we do the immersion blender, 1 cup of the whipping cream. Okay. You can also use sour cream too if you want to thicken it up a little bit. And if you really want it super thick like a bisque, you can put in instant mashed potatoes. I try not to do that because I try not to use processed food, but...
What about Greek yogurt?
You can substitute anything with Greek yogurt.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're boiling now. Now that the potato soup is boiling, I'm going to turn it down to medium just until the potatoes cook. And then put in the whipping cream the parsley, and then we use the immersion blender on it.
Perfect.
And then finish seasoning and we're done. It's simple. And that's why I'm trying to tell people, and this makes a boatload of soup.
Yeah, it's a big old pot.
Yeah. But you know, the star ingredient is my bone broth. I hate to say
It looked pretty good.
Yeah. I do pretty good. And
right.
I'm going to go ahead and do
it.
1 cup of that, 1 cup of the whipping cream, and it's organic. This definitely breaks the bank. You don't have to do it. You don't have to buy organic, but I recommend it because you don't want to eat contaminated bad guys if you don't have to.
Truth.
You know,
We already
when you
eat
go
enough
out in
bad
the world, it's bad enough, yeah.
Correct.
If you survive all of the whatever that's out in the world. Okay, let's see if you probably can use a fork. We're going to see if our potatoes are cooked. I'm going to say we're going to do 20 minutes of cooking, maybe a half hour, but after 15 minutes, they're almost done.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay. Hey, Clueless Cook, sorry to interrupt this episode. I know you're probably looking at your social media feeds, so since you're already doing that, check us out. Check out Clueless Cooking 101 on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, Substack, and I even have a blog. We have videos and written posts. So check us out on all those social media sites, and we'd love to hear your comments.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear chef.
Yeah, oh, thanks.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I told Joe that in order to be my guest sous chef, he had to sing happy birthday if I was going to do this today because it was my birthday. You want to share a cupcake?
Let's
You
share
won't
a
eat
cupcake.
it. Which one do you want to try the pumpkin?
Let's do the pumpkin
I know.
spice.
I
It's that time
can
of year.
tell.
It's that
I
time of
can
year.
tell. Okay. So now we have to add a couple of more things to this soup, and then we're going to hit it with the immersion.
Okay.
All right.
So we're doing heavy
what's
whipped
left?
cream and the parsley.
And cream and the parsley. All right. And so I try not to use my finger because I got scolded. So you can use that just to get the.
Works perfect.
All right. And you don't have to do that. You know, if you have an aversion to dairy or cream or something like that. Even Greek yogurt is dairy. Right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, and that's the half cup of parsley. It's
yeah.
fresh parsley. And we do that because it has iron in it.
Yep.
It does have like a little bit of a bite to it. It affects the taste. Go ahead and stir it in.
Got it. Always been a spinach guy for my iron.
There you go.
I'm
You
finished.
could probably chop it up and put that in
Yep.
there instead.
Yep.
All right. So do
Blend
the taste test. No, I want you to do the taste test to make sure it's okay.
Okay. Spoon back there. That's a nice handle on.
I
silverware.
know.
Look at the handle. That looks fantastic.
Yeah. I know. Surprisingly good.
I don't see that I could make that any better.
Okay. All right. So just to teach you how to use an immersion blender.
Okay.
It is electric, so you do have to plug it in. It's really weird, Joe, because it it sucks to the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
But you can't really hurt the pan because it's stainless steel. And by the way, now that the potatoes are cooked, I'm gonna turn this off. And so slow, fast.
Okay.
That's it. I thought it changed directions, but it doesn't. Isn't it weird how it sticks, just is like pull you right down? It's like an eddy when you're, so you can go around the whole circumference because the goal is to kind of match.
Pretty good.
Joe thinks this is a power tool. It's almost as good as a griddle. All right.
Good.
Yeah, taste. It's.
I think they're
taste
pretty
test
good. I'm
time.
not seeing
All right. I've got a
pieces.
little ladle.
A little later. Perfect.
All right, and there's a little. Yeah. We have a little taste test.
What about?
You'll be surprised how much different the flavor is once you mix everything in there together. Because now the celery and the onions are not just flavoring the bone broth; they're actually mixed into the potato soup itself. Okay. Taste it. This is yours. Thank you.
Put this out over here.
I'll just lay it right.
There we go.
All right. It's gonna be hot, but
No shagging. Oh man,
look good.
that's fantastic.
Delicious.
I'm not gonna act like I'm surprised because I know you're a great cook, but it still is fantastic.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yes.
So we'll give you a big container to take home, and you can tell all your friends that you made it. You can share it and show it off.
That would be great. Not
Okay.
surprised.
So Thank you for being my guest sous chef, Mr. Joe. Anything else that anybody needs to know before we sign off and
I would just say hit subscribe, hit like. She's fantastic, and this is just such a high quality, and everything is fantastic. So I appreciate
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay, Clueless Cook, something that you didn't expect. It's contest time, and I bought this really neat set of kitchen knives, and it has a peeler, 4 knives, and a set of kitchen scissors in there, and they're really high-end, very nice. I've already tried them out. They work great. So anyway, you know, we're growing Clueless Cooking 101 organically, and we're up to 100 subscribers. And so the contest that we're having is to double our subscribers to 200. So if you will share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe, it'll help me out a whole lot. If you want to leave a comment in our YouTube section about sharing this, liking it, and encouraging people to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And it'll probably be a couple of weeks, and somebody's going to get this wonderful set of knives. So help us get to 200, please. Thanks for watching and for supporting this clueless adventure. Looks like we all survived another round of Clueless Cooking 101. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell because it only gets messier from here.